What's up, guys? This is Ray for War here. Somebody asked me to do a video a while back, and I've just been putting it off. Asking me how I carried. And I think most people that's got their carrying concealed have kind of been searching around for what's the best way to pack your gun, what's the easiest concealable way, most comfortable for sure. I've come to find out that there's pretty much no perfect way. I mean, every way you carry has got its pluses and its minuses, its gives and its drawbacks. But some of the ways that I've come to, and no gun carries the same. It can be smaller than the other one, but poke out more. I mean, plus it depends on every person's body type. If you got 3 pounds more in one guy, or 4 pounds skinnier another guy, so something may not work with you as much, or you're taller or shorter. I mean, just everything. Your attire comes into play. That's a big thing. Wearing an attire you're comfortable with, because a lot of us don't have to change the way we dress just for a gun, but it does come out to be that way sometimes. Now, one of the most comfortable ways to pack is, I'll start off with this one. Of course, I can only normally get away with this in the winter time, or if I use some kind of overshirt, like a button up. Yeah. Right here is something I've been working on, trying to get it to climb down. It's old cheapo. It's a Uncle Mike's holster, and it makes rattling noise, so I try taping it up. That does come down on it a little bit. It doesn't rattle as much. But these are little cheapos, but I think I paid like 40 some bucks for it versus 175 for Galco. I'd like to get it, but there's other stuff I want to spend my money on at this minute when these work. If you ask what the dot's on here, it is because, I have got this one over here set up too for, I got the dot on here because that lets me know if I go to grab it, so I don't get mixed up. This is for my 1911, this is for my PT92. My 1911 I pack's my workhorse, so the dot don't really bother me. Got one up here, just simple marking. You could do stuff like that. But these Uncle Mike's, they're cheap. I had to take this back 3 times because he kept forgetting these straps and stuff like that, And it wasn't the place's fault. But you can reverse these. They're either side for either way. The only thing I do not like about these Uncle Mike's, and I'm not doing a review on the Uncle Mike's, but on some of them, you really need to buy a double stack magazine just to level the weight out. You gotta get your weight right, and that kind of irritates me. I'll probably end up cutting this and sewing something to make it wider, that way it'll fit 2 magazines, just to add extra weight if I can't find one I'm buying online. But shoulder holsters are good for wintertime. I love wintertime because they're comfortable. You just gotta get them adjusted right so it's not too long or too tight, and it's not bumping into stuff whenever you're leaning over or something. Because when you lean over counter or something, lean over get something, and your gun, the metal makes a distinct sound, you will get somebody's attention. That's the only time where I've almost been found out. Concealed carry. Pocket holsters. I didn't buy one of these for a while. I just kind of put them in my pocket. The gun I have works good. I dedicated a pocket to it. And I bought this at Walmart. It has a Black Hawk. I can't remember, but if you see them at Walmart, you see these like here. And the reason I never bought one because I didn't really see how they would stay in your pocket. I mean, I felt them, but I figured, I never used one. I'd give it a try. And this Black Hawk holster does not want to stay in your pocket. I mean, this right here, it doesn't have, it's not really, this is what's supposed to keep it in your pocket. No, that's nothing right here. It's not even sticky like rubber. It's got kind of a little bit of a, nothing to it. I can't get if you have really tight pockets that you can barely fit this in anyway, and even without this little piece right here, you have a hard time getting it out. No, I can't see it staying in your holster. If you take your time, you can get it out of the holster without pulling this out. But if you're going to need your gun you're probably going to be short. You're probably going to have time or in a panic, to pull it out. So if you buy the more expensive pocket holsters, I'm sure there's better ones. What I was thinking about doing is maybe dedicating a couple pairs of cargo pants or something like that to maybe this kind of holster, and Velcro on the inside, put Velcro on this. I was thinking about it. I probably won't do it, but that would hold these in your pocket. But anyway, a lot of times I just carry in my pocket. I have to find it. The snap broke on it because I've used it for years and many different guns and heavy revolvers. I have an ankle holster around here somewhere that I need to look for that. I don't know what the hell happened to it. But anyway, that I'm gonna re-snap it. But ankle holsters are okay. It is one of the slowest ways to get to your gun. You almost need a second or two to reach down there and grab it, or cover while you grab it. But it's pretty comfortable as long as your gun isn't too heavy, and it's concealable. It's one of the easiest concealable places. You can just wear any kind of pair of pants. As long as the pants ain't skin tight, you won't know it, and the gun isn't too big. This right here, I just bought this one. I've had other ones, but they didn't carry well on my hip. They was just too bulky and stuff. So I figured I'd try it again for the 1911, because a lot of times, if I'm gonna walk outside or something like that, get something from my car, I'll just take my 1911 and tuck it in my pants, and it holds up pretty good the way it is. I mean, if I started jogging or something, it wouldn't hold up. But I got tired of trying to mix and match shoulder holsters, and I'm an advocate of wearing the biggest caliber gun that you can carry and get away with. If it's a little bit uncomfortable, it's one thing. If it's really uncomfortable, then you just gotta know your own self, know what you're capable of carrying. But I figured I would, because each gun carries different. Before I went out and bought a really expensive holster again, just to sell it when I sell a gun, because people always want a holster or something with it. I don't got no reason to keep it. But anyway, I just went out and bought me an Uncle Mike's holster the other day, just to see if I like carrying on the hip. And my 1911, I do like carrying on the hip, and you can't really tell. It's good concealable. I bought this one. It comes with little straps that I don't like on top. I cut those off and burn them. I don't like these little tags and stuff, so I cut that off. But this isn't the type of holster that every holster I got almost except for this one's Uncle Mike's. I plan on buying some more, but I've already spent hundreds of dollars on holsters, and I plan on doing that in the future. But anyway, you can tuck a gun in your pants and it'll hold pretty good. I know a lot of people, old timers, is packed that way, but after a while it might try to work its way down, so this will keep it from working its way down. Your belt provides the tension. This is in the waistband, and I don't like packing outside the waistband unless I'm gonna walk around my yard or something, maybe a paddle holster. I don't really like them too much. But anyway, this is kind of flimsy. It's not going to hold up real long, but this will work till I decide whether or not I want to upgrade. There's a lot of good choices like this. But yeah, it just clips on the belt and it'll hold it in. Your belt provides the retention on it. And this is probably big enough to take a railgun. My 1911 got like this much room in here. That's some, and you got those are pretty much the ways I carry for the most part. I mean, I haven't ever bought a belly band or anything like that.